morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Sister Circle Saturdays. Please like and share your page. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Please like and share your page. Woo! Hey, Jacquie, Lisa.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So excited. Woo! Please like and share the page today, okay? We're so looking forward to our guests. All righty. Welcome. Welcome, ladies, to Sister Circle Saturdays. And I am your host, Nina Crump.
And I am the co-host, Lisa Striggles. And Sister Circle Saturdays is a follow-up to our Life Support Conference. And each session will be facilitated by women who want to share what they've learned to help others. This week, we would like to introduce Miss Jacquie Carter of JC Virtual Resources. And Jacquie is going to share information with us today regarding the importance of estate planning. We're going to turn it over to you now, Jacquie. Thank you and welcome to Sister Circle Saturdays.
Yes. Good morning and praise the Lord, everyone. I am so excited to share this information with you this morning. Thank you so much, Nina and Lisa, for having me share this very important information. So let's get started. What is estate planning? Estate planning is the effective stewardship or management of what God has given you, family and property alike. Your estate is made up of your real and personal property, insurance proceeds, checking and savings accounts, investment stocks, bonds, intellectual property. Estate planning involves the development of a strategy for the preservation of your assets during life and the distribution of your property after death. It also involves minimizing the impact of incapacity on your loved ones and planning for the care of those who depend on you. So, what I did was went to the Bible to see what it says about estate planning. I'm not going to read the scriptures, but I want you to get pen and paper and write them down and read them for yourself. Jeremiah 29:11. Ezekiel 46:16-18. Numbers 27:8-11. And these are biblical examples of estate planning. And here's a scripture about will versus trust. That's in Hebrews 9:16-18. Planning for minors, Galatians 4:1-2 and 7. Get wise counsel, Proverbs 15:22. Jesus's estate plan is in Matthew's 25:31-34. And lastly, Jesus's last will and testament to us is in John 14:1-4, 25-17. So, what is a trust? A trust can be more complex and costly to set up than a will, but it has several pluses. You can avoid probate court, which my family and I had to go through when my father transitioned. And probate court is no joke. It is set up for you to fail. And when that happened to us, we were determined to jump all of the hoops that they had for us and dot all of the I's and cross all of the T's. and we got our inheritance, what our father had left for us. It is designed for you to fail because it can be just so rigorous and so, you got to do this now, you got to do this now, you got to pay for this. And some people give up, and that money, your money, goes to the state, and we don't want that. Your loved ones work so hard in life to leave something for you, an inheritance for you, and you shouldn't let anyone take it away. So the next thing that you need is a uh, power of attorney, which is a document that hands over the decision making responsibilities on your property and finances to a trusted individual if you ever become incapacitated or are unable to handle your financial affairs. Your agent or executor will handle those transactions for you. You can create a separate power of attorney for healthcare as well, which is called healthcare proxy, giving an individual such as a family member the authority to make medical decisions, okay, on your behalf if you can. This is very, very important. You must have this. And all of these things that I'm talking about, that I'm going to be talking about, these different documents, you shouldn't wait. You should do it now. You should do it now. And it is so important. And then there are beneficiary forms. Another way to avoid probate is by designating an individual on beneficiary forms, which allows accounts to be automatically payable to them upon your death. Accounts can include retirement plans such as 401k, life insurance policies, and annuities. Many financial institutions allow you to name a successor owner to other financial accounts, such as a checking account, brokerage account through a payable on death, POD, payable on death, or transfer on death, TOD, account designation. And you can go to your bank and get that information. I forgot to give a disclaimer earlier. I am not an estate planning attorney, but I just have information in my experience that I wanted to share with you today. So, why you may want life insurance. For anyone who owns a home, has young children, or probably have a large estate tax or debts owed upon their death, owning life insurance can be a wise decision. One of my girlfriends said that life insurance is for the living. Okay, so let's remember that. And the different documents that I was telling you, just spoke about, was your will. Now, the will and last test and your will and last testament is very important. That's when you're assigning different tasks to your executor or administrator of your estate, and you need to pick someone that you trust and have your best interests at heart. There's also a medical POA, which I talked about earlier. It's very important. I mean, and a living will. You need a living will in case you're in the hospital, and someone needs to know what to do in case that happened and you can't do it for yourself. And you should always have someone with you when you're in the hospital and talking to your doctors on your behalf. Okay, and I do have 2 estate planning attorneys that I can refer you to, and you can reach out to me through email, and I will give you that information as well. And you should also have on hand information for your family. I have a form for that as well. Information for your family, where to find things, your passwords, your, everything that you have. They shouldn't have to tear your place up to look for all of that information. And you should update your will on a regular basis. You need to update your will on a regular basis. Things come up, relationships change, so it's very important to do that on a regular basis. All right. And creating a letter of instruction. This document provides a list of instructions for your survivors to follow. For example, it can spell out funeral wishes, people to contact, and where your will and other key papers can be found. It also can provide information about your financial accounts and activities. Now, my dad, he didn't have any debt. He just had his phone, his rent, and his cable. And I thought that was absolutely wonderful. We didn't have to take our inheritance to pay anything, on his behalf. Also, I have a trust, and I think that's the best way to go because everything can go into the trust, and the trust keep you out of probate court. So with a trust, you put in your. I don't care if you just have a red penny, you should have a trust. It keeps you out of probate court, and you can put your real property in there, jewelry, specific instructions on what you want done with the house, who should get the house. If someone is on drugs or something like that, you have a family member and you want to leave them something, you can make stipulations like they can receive money monthly once they finish rehab. You can do that. That's how specific it can be when you have a trust. Also, funeral pre-planning is a good idea. And to get the information and everything, because some families, they're not skilled, or not skilled, but they're not familiar with doing a funeral, or getting things together and everything. So if you pre-plan it, then it makes it much easier on the family. Making arrangements for orderly transfer of business assets. Business owners can predetermine what will happen to their assets through legal agreements and life insurance on business partners. Very important. And insurance planning. Buy or update your life insurance. Life insurance provides an immediate source of cash that can be exempt from federal and state income tax, but in general, not estate taxes. It is important to review your ownership, beneficiary, and coverage among every 2 or 3 years to make sure your policies still reflect your needs and wishes. Also consider buying health and medical insurance. There are 3 major types of coverage that help protect and stretch your assets. Long-term care enables you to cover the cost of long-term health care in your home or a long-term care facility. Major medical protects you against the ever-rising cost of medical care, and disability helps protect your income if you no longer can work. Also, review your pension plan's survivor benefits. This might be a plan offered through your employer or the military's survivor benefit plan. This plan choices made at retirement can be changed if you divorce or marry. Also, the government periodically offers open enrollment periods that enable the plan owner to make changes. Review your IRA, 401k, and other retirement plans for beneficiary arrangements and benefits. All of this is under estate planning. Organizing financial records. If you store any of the following information on your computer, make a list of all passwords, indicate where any diskettes are stored and where the information can be found, or on your USBs. Create a list of financial accounts, list account numbers and pertinent information about your investments, bank accounts, insurance policies, life, disability, homeowners, credit, and life, and other financial matters. List the location of valuable documents. Your list might include deeds, car titles, military records, birth and marriage certificates, divorce decrees, and estate planning documents. Also list your personal data. This is this will include your social security number, driver's license number, your VA claim number, your date of birth, and the names and phone numbers of family members. Make arrangements for access to your safe deposit box if you have one. In many states, safe deposit boxes are closed upon death and are not open until probate. Make sure copies of your will and other important documents are available outside of your safe box deposit. List loan payments if you have any. This listing should include information about credit cards, mortgages, consumer loans, and auto and personal loans. List other income sources and government benefits. This includes pensions, Social Security. For information on military benefits, check the VA, Veterans Administration, or your nearest military installation's Casualty Assistance Office. List the location of tax records. Verify account ownership and beneficiary designations. Check financial accounts and insurance policies to make sure these conform to your estate planning arrangements. And list all organizations in which you have membership. They may provide special death benefits and should be noted for your survivors. And lastly, personal planning. Provide a trusted family member or friend with the location of confidential or valuable items you may have put away for safekeeping. Provide a family member or friend with the location of spare keys and security codes. Provide easy access to your will and your durable powers of attorney. Keep signed original copies in your attorney's office as well as a copy in the fireproof file at home. Also, give a signed copy to your executor, and that's the person that you choose to handle your business. And lastly, provide the name of your pet if you have pets and care instructions for your pets if appropriate. So, those are the different documents and information for doing your pre-planning for your estate. And I just want to show you all one thing. I just want to show you all this because I don't want nobody saying, yeah, I'm doing all this and then I don't have no, I don't have a trust. This is my estate planning portfolio. I am so proud of it. And you know how we are because we just we put that on the back burner because it's very uncomfortable. It's very but it's so very important and it's so very needed. So that's all the information I have for you today.
Thank you so much, Jacquie. Let's give her a hand, everyone.
Yes.
Woo! We already have questions coming in. So, so, Jacquie, the first question from Camilla Mitchell, is there a website where we can get a living will from?
Yes. All you have to do is just go to Google and search will. And when you do that, all different kind of sites come up where you can just go online and create your will. Okay. But the will is not, I would definitely still contact an attorney just to make sure that, you have everything that makes it legal and everything, information in it that you need.
Okay. All right. Lisa, you had a question?
Oh, okay. So I not really a question, but I just want to this topic is very, very near and dear to my heart because last year when I was diagnosed, I had to do all of this stuff when I was sick, when I was emotional, when I thought I was going to die. Don't wait. It's like we always think we have time. It's like, oh, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. It's like, but things change on a dime.
Yes, it
And they
does.
did for me. And it's like, I never had surgery before. I'm thinking about this. I'm getting ready to go under the knife. And so now I have to contact an attorney, get all of these documents created, file with the court, all of this while being sick. And it's like, and I knew better because I had experienced this, with some other family members. I had some older family members. I tried to, while they were alive, tried to get them to set up a will. And, my uncle was like old school, and he was like, well, I won't be here, so you all just do whatever. Please do not take that approach, because I have family members now that we don't speak because there were $2 on the table and the knives came out and there was nothing in place. So please, if you love your people, please take care of it up front.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa.
Yes, Lisa.
Please take care of it up front.
So we have another question from Kathy. She says she is single. Should she still be looking into estate planning?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Everyone should. Single, married, divorced, I don't care. You should definitely have your estate planned. And it's just so important, and it makes life so much easier for your loved ones, and that's who will be taking care of everything while you're not here, and you really need to get on it right away, and just make sure that you have everything in place, and choose your people wisely. One of the scriptures about in Psalms talks about getting wise counsel, Proverbs 15:22. Wise counsel is also going to, getting an attorney to, get these questions answered and everything like that. But again, I do have a couple of estate attorneys that I can refer you to. And like I said, this was just informational, just to get some fire under you to get started,
Thank you, Jacquie. So we do have up on the screen Jacquie's website and her email address, so you can contact her as well. Correct, Jacquie?
That's correct.
So another question. If you have a general and a health power of attorney, there's two, there's the general one for, signature and stuff like that. And then for the health power of attorney, question is, do you still need an estate?
Well, you are the estate. And what you're doing is planning your, for lack for a better word, demise. You're planning and making sure everything is in place, So yes, we are already an estate.
Yes. Okay. Also, Kathy Barnes said, do you have advice on recording a video of your will?
No, I've never been asked that question before, but Kathy is my insurance agent. And so if you need an insurance agent, just anybody that you need, because I usually do these with an insurance agent, funeral director, a bank manager, and I forgot that quick, but anyway, yes. So anyway, you can do a video. You can do a video, but that's done with your attorney, I believe. Or you don't have to do it with your attorney. You could just do it and give it to your attorney. But that would be one of the questions that I was also asked the attorney about, But yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of people doing a video, That's kind of
because that, it is so important. I remember, when my dad was ill, and they told me, have you started planning for your dad? And I'm like, no, not yet. And they said it's so important. If you plan ahead, because you're already going to be, you're losing your loved one, you're going to be stressing. So this helps alleviate some of the stress because it's already, been taken care of. And so what happened, there were some things I had to check into that, oh my God, wasn't in place. So I'm so glad I started early and so it could be taken care of. So all of that is just so important. And Jacquie, you have been awesome today. We're just so grateful to
Thank
you.
the Lord.
What amazing you are.
Yes, she has been.
We need a part two. We definitely
we definitely need a part two for this.
Yes.
And continue it. And like I say, it is really so important because a lot of people don't want to think about it. A lot of people, it's like, okay, but it is very, very important because, especially the medical power of attorney, having someone that you trust. It's like I've told everyone who knows me, I don't want to be buried and I don't want a funeral. But I'm telling you, if it's not in writing, then
they're gonna do what they want to do.
I have worked with clients who are millionaires and they've said, "Oh, I want this," and I said, "Please put it in writing." And they passed away, and nothing that they wanted to happen happened. Because it wasn't in writing.
Yes.
You got to get it in writing. And I think one of the power of attorneys, I think it may be the general one, but a power of attorney is only good if the person is living.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that out.
So Jacquie, so they're saying we also need funeral directors at our seminars because we need a little bit of everything. I tell you, this stuff has been so good. And look, people are in the chat like we need a part 1, 2, 3, and a 4.
Yes, please start the conversations.
Yes.
No more. Bless everybody's heart, but you shouldn't have to, do a fundraiser when someone passes.
No, and that's not insurance.
No,
GoFundMe is not insurance.
It's not insurance.
No.
So we have one open for one more question. Well, Jacquie, do you have anything else you would like to add before we one more question?
Just please take heed to this because it's so very important, and you're going to be so glad that you did. And making your wishes made known is just so important. It's just so important. I mean, when we went through probate court, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Expensive. It's
expensive. You had to get a bond. You had to open up a estate banking account, and all of our money was in one account. And because now some elderly people, they don't trust people, and so he didn't have any of our names, and we tried on the account. Put somebody's name that you trust on the account, and go to your banker. Go to your banker. That's it. That's important. You need a banker. You need an insurance agent, funeral director, and I can't think of the other. And an attorney, estate planner.
An attorney, yes, definitely,
to guide you and to make sure you have the correct forms.
So one more question. Is there a difference between general POA, which is a power of attorney, and a durable power of attorney?
Yes, I think I have that in my notes. It is a difference. If I don't have it here, please send me an email and I will have that information to you. It is, let's see. Oh, power of attorneys. Okay. I was looking at the will versus the trust. But yes, I don't have that information in front of me. Please, whoever that is, email me and I'll have it for you.
Okay, so we have Prophetess Tanya. When you don't plan, not only are you leaving people to mourn your loss, but clean up everything. So that's not a question. That is a statement. That's a statement. Yes. Okay.
That's another thing.
Yes. You're leaving a mess for the people that
they're
you love.
already mourning, and they're have to even go through even more. So we just should get all that stuff in order now, and then we can alleviate. Like, I want to leave my family dealing with all this afterwards. So Anyway, I'm sorry. We're going to have to end. This has been so good. We're going to have a part 2, everyone.
Yes,
a part 2.
yes.
Again, I just want to thank everyone. Thank you again, Jacquie Carter, everyone that has tuned in today. This has been a blessing.
Yeah.
And I love the interaction between everyone.
I do too.
Yeah, so I just want everyone to have a blessed day. And always remember to give yourself a hug.
Yes.
Give yourself a hug, ladies.
Give yourself some love.
Yes, some love. Them hugs is powerful. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Well, thank you. And I'm telling you, there's definitely going to be a part 2. Jacquie, we will be talking to you later.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Everyone have a blessed day. And thank you so much for tuning in to Sister Circle Saturdays. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.